Hey, it's Dom here and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, we're going to be discussing 5 foods that we should consider avoiding when trying to manage our PCOS. But before we get started, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button so that you can be notified on future videos. Let's get into it. In order for me to finally experience improvements in my PCOS symptoms, I had to start being more conscious when it came to my food habits. This included eliminating a lot of my favorite sugary snack foods and overcoming unhealthy cravings, which, by the way, wasn't easy. Food play a major role in our health and well-being. What we put in our bodies can either nourish and heal or damage and harm. In this video, we'll briefly touch on 5 foods to consider avoiding when trying to manage our PCOS. The first on our list is dairy. This includes items like yogurt, ice cream, and cheeses. Now, it's said that dairy is needed to complete a nutritional diet, but I have to strongly disagree. This stuff is pumped with all kinds of hormones, antibiotics, and chemicals which can worsen your PCOS conditions. It can bring about skin problems like acne and rashes, raise insulin levels, and it's a highly inflammatory food, which means it causes inflammation, which can lead to pain in the body, fatigue, weight gain, and of course all types of digestive issues like bloating and constipation. Second on our list are refined carbs. This includes items like pastas, breads, and yes, the beloved and traditional white rice. Refined carbs are stripped of their dietary fibers and nutritious components. They cause spikes in blood sugar, which affects mood and energy level, cause cravings, which could lead to overeating and weight gain. And they're kind of hard to break down, resulting in digestive complications like bloating and constipation. Third on our list is alcohol. Now, I can agree that sipping on a glass of wine could be quite relaxing. But when it comes to PCOS, there are a few things we have to consider. Alcohol has the ability to raise blood sugar levels, which can lead to weight gain. It could also increase our chances of developing cardiovascular disease. It can also cause an imbalance of good and bad bacteria in the gut, which could lead to that uncomfortable feeling of bloat. Did you also know that it can contribute to menstrual irregularities and even affect infertility? So, if you are currently trying to or planning on conceiving in the future, consuming alcohol could definitely decrease those chances. Next up, processed foods. Processed foods include items like soft drinks, chips, and pretty much the entire snack food aisle in the grocery store. I mean, this category goes without saying. It's not real food. It's full of added sugars, unhealthy fats, and extremely high in sodium. It's pumped with unhealthy GMOs, chemicals, and have no real nutritional value. Processed foods also trigger the neurotransmitters in our brain, which causes that yo-yo effect in our moods. Bottom line, this stuff is just not healthy. And last, but certainly not least, sugar. Now this nefarious character is one we really have to keep an eye on. Sugar isn't everything, it's everywhere, and it's pretty hard to avoid. But did you know that sugar was compared to drugs due to its addictive effects it has on the brain? No kidding. Sugar tricks the brain into wanting more, hence those uncomfortable and uncontrollable cravings you get when you consume a lot of it or a lot of the processed foods. It also weakens the immune system, which impairs the body's natural ability to heal. And I honestly believe that it's a culprit in a lot of the diseases we see today and a lot of the symptoms we develop with PCOS, like insulin resistance, diabetes, hypertension, depression, weight gain, and a lot of the cancers. I think that eliminating sugar from anyone's diet would be a major benefit. So there you go, 5 foods to eliminate when trying to manage your PCOS. Now I know this video was a bit short and brief, but I hope you guys got a lot of good information out of it. Switching up your eating habits could be quite a struggle, but it's not impossible. It can be done. It takes discipline, determination, and just the will to want to be healthier on the inside and out. And don't worry, If you find yourself struggling a little bit, I got your back for support. So leave me a comment down below to let me know what you think of my video today. And if you're already implementing these eating habits, what have your results been? If you haven't, I would suggest trying to eliminate a few items from this list or all the items from this list for about 1 week and see how you feel. And leave me the comments below with your results. Thank you so much for tuning into my video, and I will see you next time.